14,000 credit off your bill, not enough for this Karen? Hey guys, I've lurked here for a little while now, and I figured I'd share a story from my call center days that you guys might appreciate. The full interaction of the call was around 45 minutes with a lot of talking in circles, as Karens tend to do. So I'm going to try my best to condense it down to the interesting parts. So this happened when I was supporting the floor for a team taking calls for a large American cell phone company. The last agent on my team is taking their last call, and I'm just getting things ready to head out for the night. Around midnight-ish, we're the last team to finish for the night. When the agent comes to my cubicle with a look of absolute dread, immediate escalation, I toss on my headset and tell the agent to send her over as soon as possible. She cold transfers her to me, which I totally get, and I get my first blast from this Karen right out of the gate. Karen, you better be the freaking manager. Hey there, Karen. I'm DB Max, and I'm currently supervising the floor. I understand you're looking to talk with me. How can I help you out? I ask, but I have her account in front of me at this point and see a bill coming due for a little more than $16,000. I suspect this is going to be our issue. Karen, there is absolutely no freaking way I'm paying this bill. This is unacceptable. Yeah, no, I totally get where you're coming from. I definitely wouldn't be prepared for a bill like that. Let me take a look and see what's going on here and get this sorted out. It's at this point when I open up the bill in question and see a roughly $16,000 charge for roaming data. Karen here went on vacation to a very beautiful yet very remote island. The going rate for data is an eye-watering $15 per megabyte. Karen used over a gigabyte of data while on this vacation. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, are there no protections that stop things like this from happening? And you'd be absolutely right. We sent over 40 text messages warning about the data use and notifying what the current charges for data were at the time, as well as turned off her data at the $500 mark, which she manually turned back on. While I'm looking through the account, figuring out exactly what happened here, Karen screams obscenities about how evil we are and how I'm personally going to be jailed for this offense until I finally chime in and get the ball rolling. Okay, Karen, so just taking a look here, I can see that the discrepancy in the bill is caused by a charge from data use while traveling. Let me see if... Karen, I did not use that much data. That is freaking ridiculous. How can you even say that? How stupid are you? Well, taking a look here, I see over a gigabyte of data usage on the weekend of the vacation, which, as you were advised, is billed at 15 per megabyte. Karen, nobody notified me of anything. There was no way I could have known it would cost that much. I understand no employee advised you before your trip, but that's only because you never called us, and we had no idea your vacation was coming so soon. Karen, I was too busy to call you guys. I don't work for you guys. I don't know these things. I get that, but we also notified you over 40 times about these data charges, all of them including your current charge, as well as the data rate for the area you're in. I understand this is a very large bill, but we gave you every opportunity to call us and rectify the situation, and you chose not to. At this point, I can offer you a maximum of $750 as credit towards the charge. Karen, are you freaking kidding me? $750? That's nothing. I go on Facebook and watch a few videos and get this bill? You're such a freaking idiot. I'm not paying a cent for this. Sigh, let me put you on hold for a second. I'll see if there's anything else I can do. This is where things get interesting. I look through incredibly old policies on international travel when I find one that actually lets me re-rate charges from this particular country for God knows what reason, all the way down to $2 per megabyte. Still a lot of money for a cell phone bill, but it sure as heck better than what she had right now. All in all, the credit I could apply using this policy to justify it was about $14,000. I'm ecstatic coming to the phone. This should be a slam dunk. Hey there, Karen. I hope you're still with me. I've got some good news. Karen, So looking through some older policies, I found one that allows me to apply $14,000 to your account. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm glad we could find a better solution here. Karen laughs, snorts. I don't think you heard me. Excuse me? Karen, I'm not paying any of this bill. Whoa there, let's not forget, even without the charge we're talking about, you still have your regular services to pay for. Karen, I feel like this has been horrible enough customer service. You should waive the charges for that too. It's the least you could do at this point. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, that's not how this works, and the absolute most I can apply is the $14,000 I've already offered, and that alone is orders of magnitude larger than any single credit I've personally applied. Karen, you're freaking heartless. I need to speak to your boss right freaking now. If I could, I would, but at this point, it's almost 1 a.m. where we're located, and I'm quite literally the last person in this office. There's nobody above me you can talk to. If you'd like, I can send her an email letting her know you'd like to talk. She'll be in this morning. Karen, do it now. I'm not paying for this. The email is sent. I've got to warn you though, she might not come up with the same solution I have. Karen, fine. I'm still not paying. Click. So this ends my interaction with her, but then the department manager gets my email in the morning, thoroughly laying out the conversation the night prior, as well as my findings. My manager scrolls through the account quickly, laughs, then immediately puts on her headset and dials out to the customer. She very briefly and very sternly advised the customer that this was not the first time a mistake like this has happened on the account, and that due to these past interactions, the most she would offer was a $25 courtesy credit. Then advised any further inquiries about this issue would be forwarded to the fraud department for them to review. A part of me feels bad about it, but the overwhelming majority of me says screw that. She did so many things to deserve that.